That kind of offensive explosion, I don't know if we'll ever see that again this year, but for the time being, let's go ahead and enjoy it. One of the craziest halves of basketball I've ever seen from a Miami Heat team. The Miami Heat scored 86 points, and a franchise record of 86 points in one half. This is the same team that had the LeBron, Wade, Bosh era, that went through the Jimmy Butler era, that went through the Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway era, that went through the Wade Shaq era. And not a single one of those teams were able to put up a half as great as the post Jimmy Butler Miami Heat. Welcome everybody to Dallas Sports. I am your host Sammy HT, and the Miami Heat go into Beale Street and beat the brakes out of the Memphis Grizzlies. 146-114 our final score. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter for more Sammy HT content. Your host of Dallas Sports. Let's get into this game. I mean, we can start off with the fact that this team shot crazy from three. 19 of 40 from three. I want to remind everybody that last year, Miami was not a bad three-point shooting team. As a matter of fact, they were top 10 in the entire league. The problem was generating offense literally everywhere else. And that did not seem to be a problem in this game whatsoever. We shot 54% from the field, 47% from three. The only bad offensive stretches happened really when we missed 4 free throws, and then for most of the third quarter, it was pretty rough. I believe we had 8 turnovers in that game. The Miami Heat still have a turnover problem. We had 4 turnovers in the first half alone, and then in the second half, we just bumped it up all the way to 16. Now, granted, those turnovers really didn't mean much because the Heat were literally up by 30 to 40 points the entire game. But I digress. One thing that is important to notice, the Miami Heat decided to start their double big lineup of Bam and Khalil Ware, something they probably should have done last game, because if you saw the end of last game, you could see that rebounding ended up being a problem for us. Well, it made a difference. The Miami Heat out-rebounded the Memphis Grizzlies 57-41, 17-12 on the offensive glass. The double big lineup, it works, and it should be the lineup moving forward. Now, 146 points is crazy because we did this without our best offensive player, Tyler Hero. And that has me very excited because I want to see how Tyler Hero fits within this offense. My big fear is that he comes in and the offense kind of stalls for whatever reason. Typically, adding a guy like Tyler Hero should add to your offense. But in some games, the ball tends to stop at Tyler Hero. And I'm hoping that that's not really the case this year, because we got some ballers everywhere this year, seemingly. The Miami Heat played 15 players in this game. All 15 players scored. Let's start with the high scorer, Bam Adebayo, 24 points in this game. 18 of those points came in the fourth quarter. This man was on a heater in the first half. He hit 4 straight triples. He was on an absolute heater. Super encouraging seeing Bam Adebayo hit these triples and taking them at a higher rate. In my opinion, for the double big lineup to work even better is for both Ware and Bam to be shooting the heck out of the ball. Not too crazy, but specifically Bam, I want him to take 5 to 7 3-point shots a game. That's what I want. That's not to say that he shouldn't be attacking the basket. I want that from him as well. I just really would love it if Bam finally consistently added the 3-point shot to his game. Our next highest scorer was Nikola Jovic off the bench, 6 of 9, shooting 3 of 6 from 3. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a block, and a steal. He was very impressive off the bench, and I think this should be his role moving forward. I think he can get into that starting role next year when Wiggins is eventually gone. Just overall, a fantastic performance from Jovic. Still think his rebounding needs some work, though. 6 rebounds on the stat sheet looks good, but if you watched him play, he gave up a couple offensive rebounds. Next highest score, Khalil Ware. Never put him on the bench again. Never not start him again. I don't understand what Spo was doing, deciding not to start him in game one. I understand he was nursing an ankle injury, but we could have won game one handily if this is what the double big lineup brings to the Miami Heat. Khalil Ware had 19 points, 9 rebounds. He had a block and a steal. 5 offensive rebounds really, really stood out. Jaime Jaquez Jr. was fantastic in this game. He had a crazy sophomore slump last year that had people wanting him off the team. And I'm not going to lie, I was kind of hearing them out. Because, look, man, we were trying to contend. We were trying to become a better team. You can't blame Heat fans for expecting something more from a guy who had such a great rookie season. But he had a phenomenal game today. 17 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. He added 2 steals as well. Turned the ball over a bit much. It was 3 turnovers in this game. The turnovers are a problem across the entire board, especially in that second half. That is something we definitely have to clean up. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, gosh, I said the thing. Oh, gosh, all right. Yeah, it's so funny. Shut up, man. You guys are children. Grow up. And then Drew Smith also had 10 points. So 8 players. 8 players with double-digit points. Incredible. Shout out to Simone Fontecchio. So far, he's been a home run signing, and he's going to be a key part of the rotation for sure. Norman Powell added 15. He was very quiet, but still very effective. Drew Smith added 10 points, 5 assists in this game. And I want to highlight Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell only had 2 points. Believe me when I say Davion Mitchell was a very big part of why the Miami Heat offense has looked so good in these first 2 games. When he attacks the basket, he really draws a lot of attention. The fact that he is so unbelievably strong, he's also very quick. It just gravitates defenders, and he's making great decisions with the basketball as well. He had 7 assists in this game. He was a very big part of why this offense was so unbelievably electric in the first half. I just peeped. Pelle Larsson had 8 points. He literally would have been the 9th player with double digits if the game was just a little bit longer. What helps even more is that the defense showed up as well. I mean, we forced 15 turnovers. We got 15 steals in this game. The Grizzlies shot 40% from the field and 29% from 3. We dominated on the glass as well. Top to bottom, just an unbelievably fantastic win. So incredibly proud of this team. I'm shocked. I'll be honest. I'm shocked at how amazing this offense has looked. The Miami Heat preached that the pacing was going to be faster. The offense was going to be faster. Everything so far has looked fantastic. The offense is fluent. We're shooting the lights out of the ball. I'm hoping that this isn't just like a first couple game thing. But if I'm being honest, the Memphis Grizzlies and the Orlando Magic are pretty good defensive teams. The fact that we were able to put up so many points against these 2 teams is incredibly impressive. Unbelievable. No other way to put it. Unbelievable game we just witnessed here. I really doubt that we have an offensive performance as good as the one we just had. But if the offense can be, 3/4 of what the offense was tonight for the rest of the season, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a very, very, very entertaining ride. And I would love for you guys to join me along the way. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment what you thought of this Miami Heat performance. Is it sustainable? Is this something we can do consistently? And what will it look like when Tyler Hero gets back? Answer all those questions down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Sammy HT, and I will see you guys next time. Vale.